Welcome to San Diego, California, America's finest city. We're here at Snapdragon Stadium to watch one of the perennial jewels of the bowl season, the DirecTV Holiday Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Maryland Terrapins. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Auburn Tigers offense will go to work first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
That's reeled in. It's Craven. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They'll line up for a second down play. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Wants to throw. It's Knight. Looking for a deep man. Snags it inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd and he'll take it in. Touchdown Auburn!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Maryland's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We just need to see what they do today.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Makes the grab. It's Moses. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Looking to throw. It's Washington. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on third down. It's their first opportunity. That one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
They kick it away on fourth down. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Fires to the middle. It's caught. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Henderson. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Auburn hopes to get War Eagle flying in this red zone trip.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Gives it on the option. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that, take a shot down the field, and don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house. And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Manning. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Terrapins look to keep this drive humming. And a quick shuffle pass underneath.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
On the move, it's Morales. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man, it's Washington. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
He nails it, a 58-yard field goal. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Rushes on him. He throws one to the left. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. This time on target. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but it makes life really easy on me on second down.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. And here comes the offense on second down. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Knight. Going to take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Auburn sends out the punting unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Quick release by the QB. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes a grab right down the middle. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Maryland! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So here comes the Auburn offense. They're off to a really strong start and operating with a 14-10 lead. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got him downfield. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Pocket breaking down. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down.
Really good toughness by the QB to hang in there, take a big shot, but I will not give him credit for throwing into double coverage. So, nice job hanging in there, being tough, make a better decision. Do not throw into double coverage. He got lucky that was an interception.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
Snagged in the middle. It's Craver. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, still going. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw again. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read, making sure they don't make a big play.
Got the first down, looking for more. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. The Tigers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Rides the back on the option to give. And the defense carries the day. They win at the line of scrimmage, and they stuff him on 3rd and inches. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
Yeah, I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
Looking to throw, it's Knight. Here comes the heat. Nice move to keep running. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy has been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Touchdown, Auburn! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And that kind of toughness is something you can't coach in quarterbacks. You either have it or you don't. Being able to deliver strikes like that for touchdowns when you know you are going to get absolutely popped, man, it is hard to find QBs like that. This offense has one.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it. Breaks into the open. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Back to pass, it's Washington. A strike downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Moses. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. To the air on second down. He's got an open man. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll try to sneak it. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
The offense just continues to matriculate the ball downfield, and they're finding a lot of different ways to generate these first downs. They do it right there on the quarterback sneak.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. He's got it on the run. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And the Terrapins trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins! And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Ready to try the point after. And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll bring it out. It's Simmons. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Knight. Makes the grab. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Craver. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. The short hands. It's Craver. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. Gonna look downfield again. Buying some time as he moves left. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for space. It's Henderson. Inside the 30. He's loose. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tiger. They'll try to add another to their lead. Precision blocking up front, creating the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he passes on the touchback. Here it comes. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Back to pass, it's Washington. Finds his man, it's Morales. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 15, and that gives him some more room to work. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. They'll run it to the right. Oh, what a move. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Terrapins come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Manning. At the 45, on its way. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. To the air on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to...
Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their third possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it.
As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Dropping back, it's Knight. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Offense.
A very... productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Offense getting set for first down. He's looking to pass. Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Oh, that is a nice move to get the ball out to the 36. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about an edge-of-your-seat type first half, or as they call it in this game there in San Diego, just another typical Holiday Bowl. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Holiday Bowl.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half, and that's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down, let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, and we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing, they're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense.
Oh, he's got some space.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great way to go.
Nice job to get him past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
He'll keep it on the sneak. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be brought down. So here comes the Auburn offense. I know they put up really good numbers on offense, but, David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure, looking to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Wide open downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Took care of it himself. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. Scanning the field, it's Knight. Catch in the middle, it's Simmons. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. 1st and 10 for the offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted.
I'll tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Fires downfield. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Hunt is on its way. Just needs a crack to get a return. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. I haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Creates a little space, and he's dragged down.
He does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. Everything in the play.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The Tigers bringing the heat the way Andre Bruce did back in the day.
And they just find those big, nasty, strong, physical guys that can eat up the line of scrimmage and get after quarterback.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Off the play fake on 1st down, to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling them on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now, and this is a big key for us to win this game.
Defender gets a little too aggressive there, and this offense gets some free yardage. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's Knight. Under fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart. Lowering the...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Rides to back and leaves it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And the a sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the offense obviously already in bad field position. The defense can smell blood in the water. Just look at the defenders pin their ears back and get after this quarterback. Wow.
Here's a heat. Heaves it deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And the Terrapins line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Back to throw, it's Knight. Looking down the middle. He makes a catch. Makes a grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last one.
There he goes. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up.
Touchdown, Auburn! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan, come out of the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move gives him the first down yardage? They're backed up just a little, 1st and 10 from their own 19. Makes the catch, it's Morales. Great move, he smashes his way through again. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Washington. Got his man downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Makes one man miss. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. And the Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. The corners are walked up tight. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Fighting off the defender. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Yeah, in this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down. We're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an INT.
And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Gets it out fast. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And now my mindset has to completely change. Listen, we needed points. That's over. Like, plenty of time left, over 3 minutes on the clock. I got to get me a stop, and I got to get that football back so my offense can score some points.
Off the play fake on 1st down, the throw. And they got him for a safety.
Well, the defense can smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them slipping.
And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. To throw, it's Washington. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he'll finally slide after the long run. I'm not sure if he wanted to avoid the hit or he just got tired. Looking to throw. Rush is on him. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! And here they come almost all the way back.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Kane. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Looking downfield, it's Knight. He's taking the shot. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots, and a big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense. He's playing in rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's been accurate. And late in the game, they're still letting him take shots.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Tigers are facing 3rd and inches. To the ground to try to move the chains. He gets enough for the 1st down. Crowd is silent. Chains are moving. Clock still going.
Well, nice job finding a crease to go get that 1st. And Dave, there's just some running backs out there that feel like they have that 6th sense. They just know where the marker is. They know where that 1st down marker is, and they're just able to find a way to fall forward and get it.
Oh, and I love when they don't dance. Know the situation, right? Don't bounce things that don't need to be bounced. When I need to stick my face in there and lower my shoulder and get a couple yards, I got to know the situation. Great job by him running the ball physical and finishing the run for a 1st down.
Got it in the middle, it's Kane. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Makes the grab on the left.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Tigers are in the hurry-up. Right back to the well. Finding an escape route. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They go to the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. This time they'll go to the running game. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed.